Hello, my people. You're welcome back to Critics News. Quickly, with another update. There's no time to waste time on this information coming to us now on what is happening in Imo State, in the southeastern part of Nigeria. You know that the police and army or the security forces have deployed all their troops to the southeast to, fight people there, to fight Eastern Security Network and to pick up IPOB members. They are doing house-to-house raid in Imo State as we speak right now. So the information reaching us says that there is a heavy gun battle in Imo State. Now, people are fleeing certain areas to take cover due to what is happening. And this is the handwork of Hope Uzodimma, inviting the Nigerian military, the police, in fact, all the forces in Nigeria, be it Navy, Air Force, and in fact, they are now JTF, which is a joint task force, to make sure that they bring down the agitators or the call for freedom, the call for Biafra freedom or restoration. They make sure they want to kill anybody who is clamoring for Biafra freedom, who is clamoring for Biafra referendum. Anybody, be it an IPOB member, a woman, especially men, young men in Imo State. Okay, this is the information that we got right now, and I'm passing it to you so you can pass it to other people. Please help us to share this information. It is very, very important that you help us in sharing it. Make sure it goes viral so people will be aware of what is happening in Imo State. Now, let's take a look and listen to the audio that we received and then that we picked up. This is what is happening in Owerri right now. There's a gun battle between the unknown gunmen and the Nigerian security forces. It's raining right now in Imo State. Now let's listen.
This boys abominable fire that place.
He said that they are killing young boys. Any young man they see there in Owerri that they are shooting right now. There's a particular place he mentioned. Let me listen. That they have armored cars like 6. That's what Nigerian army is using in those places now to fight the unknown gunmen. That is what they are battling there.
Also now, along the road from Orlu to Orlu, Samuel Ogog, Namagam, I want to be a couple now. Fruitcake, Nawe Faga, Awewe, Tembo to Tembo, not just now. The Koyaba Hosana. So because on your Rosie, when you were from nobody, Sabo, or Yasabalizi, or Yasabala. Never look what I also look what right now. Orokume, Ega was Uzoboduku. You saw Rokume, I was Oboduku one, and now Hosan another side now. I will put fire that side now. Because any one of their brother will know where maybe Otarizo and the Rotary Shobo, Alodo. We are saying Yabakala Umu Korokume. Yayas Yabaka branch, because Yabakaleba, Yabahaleba, and Yabawao. Eja Moskaru chassis yourself now. I will open fire now. And these boys, gunmen, how about open fire that side now? And the Foda Batalum Moya, hide the chair baho. Now, so any crocodile now, about way, even your crocodile about way. Because one of their brother now on a village now, one we are Okada, now I'm a guy, because you send the Hosea, because Makisa for life on Marabiko.
All right. This is happening in Imo State right now. There's a serious gun battle between the unknown gunmen and the Nigerian security forces. Meanwhile, where the terrorists have taken over, the Nigerian police doesn't fight in those places. Look at this headline here, and I'm going to play you this video for you to see how these people are desperately looking for ways to end the lives of the youth of Biafra. Farmers Headers Crisis claims over 60 lives, displaces over 4,000 in Taraba State. This is where the crisis is looming. This is where the Nigerian forces, they are supposed to go and concentrate and fish out those Fulani herdsmen, foreigners coming into the country to destabilize it. Rather, they will leave it. As far as you are agitating for freedom, as far as you are calling for referendum in Nigeria, they will go and, you know, find a way to kill you. As far once you are speaking out and say, we don't want to remain in this country again, you have a problem with them. That is why there's a very heavy gun battle going on in Imo State as I speak to you right now, which is very bad. The handwork of Hope Ozodema, and I believe that he will pay for all these, you know, attacks from the Nigerian government terrorists. They have recruited Boko Haram into the army, recruited into the police, air force, and navy for them to be attacking innocent citizens. Please share this video. I want it to go viral quickly. Let's look. Let's take a look at the people who has been displaced in Taraba, where the security forces are supposed to concentrate their powers. Rather, they prefer to go and engage people who don't have their time, people who are doing something reasonable. They created the people who are fighting them the same way they created in the north is the same way they are also creating in the east, and is consuming them as we speak now. They say that most of the Nigerian forces have submitted to their will, and more are yet to submit. Let's take a look at this video.
It's a case of retaliation by herdsmen in Bali local government area in the Tiv tribe in Taraba State, triggered by an attack on the herdsmen.
Herdsmen, when I call it Fulani herdsmen, some people on the comment section will say, oh, you are always calling Fulani, you are always calling Fulani herdsmen. What did they say? They said herdsmen. I'm not the one reporting this. Listen.
In Katsina Ala local government area in Benue State. These series of attacks and counterattacks have so far affected 3 communities in Taraba State, claiming no fewer than 60 lives and thousands displaced. Some displaced persons have delivered babies at IDP camps with little or
no. Is trying to create in Imo State. This is what the Southeast governors, Dave Omar, can you see what is happening in the north? This is why ESN is very important. Rather for them to support them, they are there fighting them. God will not forgive us.
Food to eat.
We are the indigenous thief of Taraba State. We are not thief of Benue State. So
thief of Taraba State. Their brothers and sisters are in the Nigerian army fighting in the southeast to kill Biafrans, while your villages and homes are being taken over by bandits. Your wives have turned IDP camps. They are now in IDP camps, but you are busy fighting for Zoological Republic. We don't know, Mr. Sojanjara.
For them to come and retaliate on us, the thief of Taraba, that is the unfortunate thing that I am questioning.
The leadership of the Fulani herdsmen says it's called its people to order, but seeks government's intervention to avert further breakdown of law and order.
Whoever is dead is dead and cannot be brought back to life. We have lost our cattle as well. All we want government to do is to reduce the losses we incurred and help us stand to our feet again. We are suffering and need assistance.
The state government, in its efforts to restore peace, visited some camps in Jitau and Bali communities and gave assurances that measures are being put in place to avoid an escalation of the conflict.
All the crises that are taking place is an escalation of crisis somewhere else. Now I have taken a very strong and a serious measure. After all this, I will call all the leaders of the tribes and all our traditional leaders here in Bali local government. I will bring out a very strong control strategies so as to see that this thing will not happen again.
The police also calls for calm.
We are working on our intelligence as to know who are those people who are behind the crisis, the sponsors.
So since you have been in Nigeria, you people are still talking rubbish. You don't know the sponsors. You don't know that the government is the sponsor of terrorism in your so-called Nigeria. You want to go and find the pepper sellers, not only perpetrators, tomato traitors.
Of course, the instigators and the shadow parties that are probably trying to benefit from the crisis so that we can ensure that they are brought to book. Clashes between farmers and herders in Taraba and Benue states usually occur at the onset of the rainy season. But people remain hopeful that both sides will rework their strategy to bring a lasting solution.
Did you see IDP camps? Did you see what they want to recreate in the southeast? Do you see what they want to do in Biafra land? That is why we are shouting no to Fulani herdsmen. These southeast governors have refused to learn. Yoruba land has been surrounded by the enemies, but now the Fulani people are paying or using our government to see how they can subdue the people. But Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, through the grace of God, God raised Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to defend Biafra land. If it were to be for the governors, by now we would have been consumed by these Fulani Marudas, killers, terrorists coming from different parts of the country to terrorize indigents. Let me know your own opinion through the comment section. Please make this video go viral so the world can see what we are talking about. All right, I'll see you on the next update. Ciao. Don't forget to check me out on the social media handles. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, and on Facebook. Okay, make sure you share this video. It is very important for people to know what is happening. Okay, see you guys. Ciao.